Here we are. What is this? Cane's Bar and Grill in San Diego in 1922. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it, right?
It's very dark.
Hello, everyone in the
Lights are starting.
interwebverse.
Wow.
Very dramatic.
Okay.
Rob looks less hairy there. Too bad he's not here right now to defend his hairiness.
My God.
Oh.
I just got a text about the information on the show. You guys, you ready? Cane's Bar and Grill in San Diego, February 1st, 2001, on the Street Soldiers tour. Our support bands were Taproot and Styles of Beyond, and we were supporting One Step Closer had already gone to radio, and we were supporting Crawling at that point.
Wow.
This is before Hybrid Theory was certified platinum, right after we went to Europe. For the first time, I think.
Oh, there I am playing on top of my refrigerator.
You guys must have a much better visual than I do.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God, how angry, look at those angry kids. Nice shirt, Mike.
Yes. What is that, Tribal?
It's tribal.
You also
Yes.
The OG streetwear brand.
some beautiful blue hair, Mike.
Was I blue?
That looks like you're blue. You're blue, Chester's blonde.
Hey, Chester looks like Eminem's fan from that Stan video.
Dude, my hair was like slicked back.
I think
What is that?
I think the videographer got the notes to not get the bass player.
Why is our tour manager on
Thankfully.
stage?
Dude, our tour manager was on stage. That was Bob. That was Bob. There he is.
Oh,
Dave, is your hair colored?
I think I just have hair. I think that's what it's a little less shiny at that point.
What? Oh, dude, you got some bling on there, Mike.
I do?
You got a necklace.
On my wrist? On my wrist? Oh, on my neck?
You got a chain.
Oh, I know what that is. That's my family crest.
Oh,
The
yeah.
family crest
yeah.
necklace.
Cool.
Dude, do you remember that time when I was wearing that necklace and like Anna had given me that necklace, had it like special made with my family crest on it, and I went in the crowd and somebody pulled it off at the end of our show, and then I was like, you guys, I was on the mic, it was a festival, and I was like, you guys, like, please give me that necklace back, it's so important to me. And the whole crowd like moved back like 20 feet to like make space to find it. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I vaguely remember it. Yeah.
We were on like on a second stage somewhere. I think we were headlining a second stage. We were like, it was like the middle of the day, and the kids and the fans all moved back to find the necklace, and they found it and gave it back to us. Oh yeah. Joe with the tribal shirt as well, I think.
Yeah, I think Brad was just ducking to give you your moment there, Joe, before you got on a big riser.
Yeah. It's
Very-
got
Very kind of that.
the Decepticon logo on the front of my
Yeah.
wig.
This also, too, this was when, back in the era when I remember, Joe, you being almost always upset with specifically Brad anytime he was jumping around too much near you because it would literally bounce your tables and move your needles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you were on vinyl, like just straight up vinyl.
It was very frustrating.
And we're on those small, like club, smaller, bouncier stages. The next stage, and if we can fly it in an edited shot of this, would be great. The solution to that problem was Joe creating Mount Han in our stage set, which was the stage version of like a castle with like a moat and spears sticking out to keep people away from his setup. But
This part, look at all of us bouncing the stage. Joe's just like, oh God.
Yeah, especially these breakbeat moments, or
Yeah.
or if it fell off the rails, just derail the whole song.
Well, we were running, I think we were still running MPCs on stage, right? So there wasn't like a
Yeah.
laptop or any like Pro Tools or whatever. All of our sample stuff was coming off those little samplers on to the right of you.
this was Kane, San Diego, right?
Yeah.
This was the first show I think we played that was more relatively local to Orange County, where I came from. But I was just thinking that, like, I remember the show for that reason. I remember this small theater down in San Diego. I don't know if it's still there. But
This one is
I'm
was
looking.
like a venue. It's next to the beach. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in Ocean Beach. I think. One of those towns, coastal towns, San Diego. But I'm looking for friends in the crowd, because this would have been the type of show where, because we're finally like back home from, I think we were doing a promo run in Europe immediately prior to these gigs, but I might have had a handful of friends I grew up with come down this stuff.
Dave, if you're ever on stage again and looking for a friend, you just have to look behind you to the right. There's one just
Who's gonna
standing right there.
be there? Are you gonna invite some people?
You might be pleasantly surprised. Sometimes it's right in front of your eyes.
Pleasantly surprised. I still remember that blue drum set that Rob's playing too. I remember all of like that gear and that kit that he had set up. That was his drum set for a long time before.
Yeah, that little box he has is his little headphone amp and the controls for the electronic drums.
Yeah.
Whatever that does.
This is before, I remember it hadn't occurred to us yet that not occurred to us. We weren't able to have a second guitar on stage at this point, because we were playing through amps, and there weren't like the little like rack mount guitar things weren't really that good yet, and we couldn't carry enough. Like the stages were too small to put another guitar set up on stage.
Yeah. Now you can do it through an iPad.
Yeah.
Now you don't even need a guitar.
What's playing right now?
That's what you call
Is that
sick.
Lee?
Sick.
I think so.
Interstitial.
Yeah, that was Lee.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
a
so
phone call
funny.
thing.
Oh, that's so funny. We put his voice in. We like to put his song. Got focus. We focus on
For sure your hair
Everyone's
is
like-
blue there, Mike.
Huh?
For sure your hair is blue.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, when the lights turn on, it's like it's almost like a Golden Girls blue.
Like a purple blue.
Like-
That's what I
a-
was going for.
like
You're
a
the
silver
first person
sable.
to ever figure that out.
That's like, Mike was so punk rock. He was going for like that blue purple wash, kind of like a.
I was 20 years ahead of my time. 18.
I would love to be able to bring that wash back now.
If we move
know
like
what's
that
so
on
funny?
stage, right?
Who's standing in the background filming? It was just, as I said it was like done. But it's hopefully we get a pan here to the left, because he's to the right of Rob, in between Rob and Joe.
Hey, back then, what was the hair product of choice? It was that really greasy pomade, right?
I actually was using, back
oily-
then I was using gel.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Crunch.
using like a crunchy gel shit in my hair.
Yeah, like those big bottles of like the pink or blue ones, right?
Well, we were going through so much of it. Also, like, we were dyeing our own hair and putting stuff on our own hair. I mean, we literally, at this point in time, we had like a platinum record, and we were on our second single that did or was about to go #1 at Alternative Rock, and we were like cutting each other's hair and putting like Rite Aid garbage in our hair. We had the very first tour we had, those guys had hairdressers with them. It was their first tour too, and they had hairstylists. We had a platinum record and never had hairstylists.
I used to, like,
I
when we
still
were on
cut my own
tour,
hair.
Mike cut my hair for a little while.
Dude,
And then
I was the
I went
guy.
through moments
Joe
where
cut mine. Joe did a great job.
I went through periods where if I had something that wasn't like working right, I would just sit there and like cut it off myself.
Yeah.
Which
Hey, I have a
didn't add
serious
up to a very
question.
good
I have a
result.
serious question. Where the hell did that stupid bounce come from?
What do you mean?
just the
I
love,
love the
bro.
bounce.
The one
Wow.
step closer bounce. He really, like in the edit, he really maximized that bounce
Oh yeah.
of the video. I know we didn't, I know it was just in the ether. Like people were just doing that on stage. I feel like,
No, I think it's because the music is within us and it's in our soul. It's trying to come out, and it's just like it erupts through
it
all
out by
your
doing this
limbs.
thing?
And, yeah.
oh. My hair is so gross. I can't get over
Look at that guy.
Do you remember what was the orange tin of pomade? And is that still around?
Yeah, that's the one. Is it Murray's? Murray's
Murray?
pomade?
That
That might have
sounds
been
right.
That
I
was-
use that stuff a lot, and that stuff was
Dude,
gross.
but that stuff would never wash out because it was wax. It was like
Yeah.
a wax-based thing, and you could wash your hair 5 times and it would never come out. I felt like I was gonna get dreadlocks.
So that was
Do you know what's funny about this too? Is that it's before we really started wearing all the bracelets. Like we got some bracelets from fans, and we wore them. I probably have like, I don't know, what is that, like 6? But it wasn't like what it ended up. We ended up having like all the way up to the elbow.
a full sleeve of
Bracelets.
Some people do that with tattoos.
Yeah.
We do it with Hot Topic bracelets.
There's a different meaning behind that. I'll talk about that later.
The sound is pretty good for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Chester sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
It was so hard back then for him because he couldn't hear. I remember he couldn't hear. You know, every club sounds different, and sometimes the sound on stage is just garbage. So he'd be all pitchy, and that would make him more mad, and then he'd play crazier because he was just screaming mad. He couldn't hear himself.
And none of us have in-ears at this point, I don't think, right?
Nah, it's just
Here comes the scream.
yeah. It's great, man. It's so good.
Like that could
Rob is
Dang.
wearing a DVS shirt, apparently. You remember BVS?
Yeah. BBS is a jam.
This was the era, and this era for me went on for a while, quite a while, where I would have some clothes that I actually kind of liked, whether it's shirts, t-shirts, whatever, pants. And if I tried to wear them when we played, they would be so disgusting. And being on tour, I didn't have much access to wash them or do laundry, and then they just get kind of mildewy and gross. That I think for a good 2 to 3 years playing shows, and probably just in general on tour, I was only wearing stuff that would like come for free. That's like the the companies that were so kind to kind of hook us up with gear and whatever. I remember being on tour and not like you receive that box and know that you don't have to do your own laundry for another week. Like the best thing in the world. And these shirts, even when we played like half an hour, 45-minute sets, I just remember they were completely soaked by the end of it, and there was no way to dry it. Like it would be soaked and probably smell like cigarettes, and then we'd go get them in the tour bus and have no chance to like wash, let alone even let your clothes dry.
I remember throwing bags, throwing a shirt and pants and underwear in a bag, like a plastic shopping bag, and I didn't want to put the wet clothes in my bag with the rest of my clean clothes, so I put it in a plastic bag and stuck it in there. And then it would, like, weeks would go by where I didn't find that bag in my stuff, and I'd pull it out and there's literally mold growing in it, and I would just throw it in the trash.
Oof.
It was nasty. That happened to me like a bunch of times back then.
There'd be mold growing in it, and I'd wear it for that night's show, and then I would chuck it.
Did you see Joe talking to his tech? Like, I can't hear myself.
Yeah.
I'm scratching all over the song.
Typical issue back then.
It's club shows. By the way, club shows, and they had never they almost never had a DJ.
If you look to the left of me, there's the set list.
Dude, check this out. Styles of Beyond.
Is that Talkin' Ryu?
Yeah.
Were they on that tour with us?
Yeah, they opened Taproot and Styles of Beyond were on that tour.
We'd have them come out and do a guest appearance. And it was just, okay, cool, see you later. It would have been great if they would have come out just for that like 20 seconds and then just been like,
And then just ran away.
we're good, cool.
The song's pretty good. I like it.
Who is this guy? Wow. Okay. I can't tell if that guy was from the crowd or if he was like one of the roadies.
He was a plant at this point in the song.
Okay. We can talk again.
Is that for your scratch moment?
Yeah.
You didn't have that effect yet.
That's right.
You had
Max Headroom.
In fact, why don't we make some noise for our the band you guys were just listening to, Styles of Beyond and Taproot.
Styles Beyond and Taproot.
Come on, make some fucking noise. These are good friends of ours. Let's do this. Come on.
Music history right there.
Dude, I
Not
just
here, folks.
1, 2, 3.
I just got a oh wait. Dude. Is this high voltage?
I think so.
High voltage. I forgot we had this version of it.
I don't remember this.
If you would have told me I played on this, I would have told you I don't believe you. That's how much I don't remember this. If you would have told me I was in San Diego at one point, I wouldn't believe you. That's how much I don't remember this song. If you were to tell me that Mike had blue purple washed hair, I wouldn't believe you. That's how much I don't remember this.
Dude, at this point, I would have been like idolizing those like raucous records
Yeah,
releases
yes.
those like sound bombing and like Pharaoh Monch and Black Star, and it's so crazy to me that this happened. So this was like mid Hybrid Theory era, and then at the end of this we like did Reanimation with like a bunch of those like that, a bunch of our favorite rappers on the record.
Yeah.
Like it's still that trips me out. We had like
I was listening to the
Black
Reanimation yesterday. I haven't heard it in a long time. Actually pretty awesome.
yeah. I don't think I was as like freaked out as I should have been when we made that. Like we should have been like, holy shit, man. We got some really great talent on that album. That's great, Joe. I like that. Scratch solo.
Oh, that's a friend from Backside Records.
Is it?
Yeah. He's wearing a Downset t-shirt.
That was awesome. But that was Chester was doing his own delay too right there.
Yeah.
Which was great.
So here's what else was going on that year. Are you ready? When this show was happening, Independent Women by Destiny's Child was the #1 single. The Beatles' number one compilation was the #1 album. This was the year that Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake showed up to the AMAs in coordinated denim outfits. You guys remember that?
Oh,
The Canadian
It was
tuxedos.
that year.
They call that denim tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo, Joe.
The
no knock on
iTunes
Canada.
Media Player was introduced for the first time that year,
What is that?
meaning like
Is that a
iTunes, yeah, like the iTunes like app basically, or like the on your laptop you could like open iTunes and like play songs and
like burn your CDs into iTunes?
yeah, I think so. That's right. You burn your CDs. And the Super Bowl halftime show is NSYNC, Britney Spears, Aerosmith, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly.
All of them?
I guess.
I remember that halftime show. That was
So-
crap.
And I guess we had just come off of tour with Deftones.
Hey, this is the single.
Oh wait, we did figure out how to get the second guitar up there for this.
Yep.
I'm playing guitar. They just aren't. It's not turned on or something.
You're probably going over there. I can't hear the guitar.
And Chester's mic is feeding back.
Hey, he's a little overlit at the moment for this video camera. Mike, I love you, Mike. Bop.
Dude, why is that hi-hat up so loud?
That's the style.
Joe, turn your MPC down. Your MPC and Rob together. Sizzling.
I think every like 16th note hi-hat, synthetic hi-hat was way cranked back in the day. Yeah.
I think the phones also picked them up really loud.
Is this a phone recording?
Oh, maybe it's not. because that wouldn't have been
Oh,
possible
no, they-
back then.
Yeah, they didn't have phones back then.
They didn't have like good cameras on the phones.
Actually, that was back in the Motorola days, right? Nokia.
Dude, yeah, people had like Palm Pilots, didn't they? Or like, was it Blackberries?
I know at this point,
Yeah.
I didn't have a phone yet. I knew phones existed.
Oh, we had a band phone, remember?
Did
We could
we?
make calls home. Yeah,
Yeah.
We had one band cell phone.
for everyone. Yeah.
This is, did we figure out what month this was? Wasn't this winter, right?
Right
here.
I think I have it written down here. February.
Right. So it's later in this winter. I remember touring in the U.S. and like calling home from payphones using my calling card. There's one in particular I called Lindsay because we were supposed to kind of have like a phone date to talk. I was across the street from the venue, maybe in Pittsburgh or something, and it was snowing. And I was in a phone booth, like fighting with my calling card to get it recharged with more time, because a long distance call from Pittsburgh, even if you charge it like with an hour's worth of time, you'd get like 5 minutes and then it starts beeping and warning you you're running out of time. So trying to use my credit card to get more calling card time.
That's a very loud
I got
beep.
a cell phone.
So weird.
Dude, when did we get the second? Now I'm tripping out because I'm like, I didn't realize we got the second guitar set up so early. I feel like when we first started, didn't we only have one MPC and one guitar?
Yeah, but I think after we made the album, we had to for certain songs, especially because we couldn't put guitar in the playback.
It was just for crawling and this, right?
Might have been something else. This is a good song.
I was just thinking other thoughts.
Please share. Oh. At another time.
They're like kids. You've got favorites and then you've got lesser favorites. But they're all favorites, Joe.
Oh, really?
I don't know. This child of ours right here is a lesser favorite of mine.
Oh, I never knew that.
But I love that high beat.
A little melodramatic, maybe?
I could listen to that high beat all day.
Yeah, it's kind of like those crosswalk signs for the blind in Australia.
This song might mess some people up. They don't know when to cross.
I think dogs hate this song.
Yeah, that's a lot of beeps, man.
That's a whole lot of beats.
Really deep.
It's like a heart rate going really high. It's like, call the doctor. Something's going on.
It's really just the bass playing. That's what I find troubling about that song. The bass is pushing me away.
Dave, since you hate that song, I now hate that song.
Yeah, we're always one, me and you.
Y'all having a good time?
But it was kind of awesome though, right? At the same time.
Yeah. Awesome. Dramatic darkness.
I think without that song, we wouldn't have written Numb. We needed to beat that song. Like, it was like, We need a song that's like that song, but better than that song.
Let's call it The Bridge to Numb.
Stepping Stones.
Let me hear it if you want it.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's fun.
B-side.
Oh, deep cut. What's this one called? He did the delay again.
He did his own delay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The beat's cool.
What was the name of the song?
When we post this, every fan underneath is gonna be like, "Dude, you guys, you don't know the name of this song? This is like, this is
Do you know the name of it?
No.
Is it?
I know
is
the
this
name.
Carousel?
I'm not gonna tell you.
It's not Carousel, is it?
No, it's not Carousel.
It's not. Hmm.
It's called 99 Problems.
It's called Yummy.
It's not obvious because it's not part of this chorus.
Right.
Does it keep my distance? It is cool.
I remember this bridge.
Can we use this part for something? Oh, that's dope. It's kind of like Tool.
Yeah. Am I singing like a super low harmony? Why am I on the mic at all?
You're rapping.
I am? I don't think I'm not. I don't think I'm doing anything.
I just got a. Did you see the cheat?
We got a cheat. Yeah, we got a cheat.
The cheat note.
A cheat note.
Why was the song called "And One"?
Oh, and one. That's right. That's why I can remember.
Is that like a basketball reference? Like a
Yeah.
working title, and then it just stayed,
Yeah,
or
I
is
think
it
that's
actually-
right. I think that's right.
And at the time, it was a shoe brand slash basketball league.
"And One"?
Oh, I don't remember this one. It's old.
Can you imagine if you were one of the bands who had kind of witty names for all your songs that had nothing to do with the songs? Like instead of "In the End," this song was called like
Up the butt.
and one. Oh, no. Do you guys want us to play free throw?
You guys want us to play posterized?
Who wants your penalty kick? No? I don't even know what song it is.
I don't know any. I don't know. I feel like we would run out of good sports reference names so quickly, and then we'd like start resorting to bad sports reference names. Like I don't know anything about cricket. But
My next-
like, we'd end up there.
My next go-to would be like food.
Food?
Yeah, like this one's
This song is called Sorbet.
Ooh. Sous vide.
Sous vide.
get even more obscure with like French names. Oh my god.
I know. Hey, Mike, one thing? I don't know why.
Free throw is boring Mike. He's yawning through this song.
Man, this song is such a layup.
Oh, guys, I got a B. Yeah! Alright.
Look at all those kids moshing to
It's
Look
pretty
at
cool.
Joe. Look at Joe moshing to EN. Joe is going nuts back there. Holy shit, Joe. Give yourself back problems.
This is before people really knew the song too, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's not a single yet.
We didn't play this song on early tours because it was mellower. But we were setting at this point. I think we knew we were gonna go to this as a single at some point, like soon.
Yeah.
So
You know, this song is very touching to people, so we didn't want people to cry.
they know the words though. They're singing it.
So you can't see the crowd right now, but they're all crying.
They're all crying.
How many times do you think we played this song?
That is a good question. What's a ball? What would you say ballpark?
Live, or counting just total times played, even rehearsals and.
Let's just say live.
You could just do a count of how many Linkin Park shows there have been, minus 10.
Oh, so like
So at least 100.
100,000?
Oh,
Oh, this is the jam back then.
is this Carousel?
I saw. Ooh.
That's Saul.
What?
The original name of the song.
So I don't know what the real number is, but if you take 20 years, 365 days, and if we played 2/3 of those years,
2/3 of those days.
meaning we were off tour or writing records the other third, right? So let's just throwing it out there. Say we were playing shows 2/3 of that time. And then let's say we played shows half of the days of the week, which we didn't, but we probably played more, but that's just throwing it out there. That'd be over 2,400 times we played. That's a lot of times.
I hate to do this to you guys, but I have to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Good.
Is that a bathroom break? Or you gotta leave?
He always leaves during this song. Rob was a good drummer back then.
Yeah, what happened?
That sounds like I'm saying he's not a good drummer now, which was not what I was saying, although that's what Mike is saying.
Dave, I keep waiting for Zach Galifianakis to pop out of your screen.
I'm kind of between two ferns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just realized.
I promise you he's not.
I just realized that's been in my head this entire time, and I hadn't said it out loud. You also, by the way, you look like it's freezing there.
Dude, I am cold.
Are you?
To be
You're
honest.
outside.
I'm outside. This is the quietest spot for me to be right now.
All right.
And making it work, Mike. And it is a little chilly. But I'm roughing it for you.
It is not chilly here in the studio. In the studio.
The studio.
In the studio.
I slowly got zipped up more and more as the show went on. Oh, I thought you were gonna crowd surf right there, Mike.
Oh, I did too.
Take me out.
Okay, hold on. There are 2 more songs. Does that mean this and one other one? Or is it 2 more songs? Let's find out. That was Steve from Taproot. What's up, man?
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, we can resume.
You got back for the best song. Your favorite. Was this, Joe, was this your least favorite off the record?
I like this one.
You like this one? At one point, I remember at one point you didn't like the song, but I think you came back around on it. I think you were just tired of playing it.
Maybe.
I mean, that happened to all of us with various songs.
Is this song on Hybrid Theory?
There were, I don't remember what they were, but I think we changed the lyric. I think there was some different lyrics on that song originally.
Oh yeah.
Right? For sure on A Place for My Head, the lyrics are way different on the original version.
The original version, I always liked the original version.
This is the part here.
There were,
We had that little DJ break with Brad playing over it. We had about a 50% success rate of having that be
like on beat.
lined up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it well there. Good job, Joe.
Yeah, at this point we were playing a lot, so we were a little tighter, I think. Rob is certainly tight. Rob was playing like a monster.
Oh yeah, it used to be In a Minute You'll Find Me.
Yeah. These were songs that I literally wrote. Mark and I wrote the original demos at my parents' house. I was still like living at my parents' house.
I think at this point of this tour, I was still living at my mom's house.
Really?
I think so. After college, I went back and because I was never home.
Yeah, I was
Anyway, I think I was back. Maybe not. Maybe I was in an apartment by this point, but if I hadn't been there long. Oh, are we doing a little crowd work here?
They're feeling it. Ooh, the language, Mike.
He said it first. My side was way better.
Joe, he was saying funk that.
Oh,
I'm a big George Clinton fan.
hot dog.
You guys ready to funk that? That's usually the cue, and then I start playing bass, see?
Okay, I want everybody on this side to boom like. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Amazing.
Everybody on this side to boom Chester.
This is like a WWE segment.
Yeah. We were pretty. It got a little brat rock in the shows back then.
Can you guys say the word back?
We played too many metal festivals.
1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hey, check
Back.
out the line goes like this. Yeah, you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Okay, ready? We'll try it again. Yeah, you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Yeah, one more. Yeah, you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought.
What is that caught in the act?
I don't know.
What did we
What
catch
it-
in the act
You
of?
tell me.
That word, so if you guys aren't saying it,
I don't want to tell you.
it won't make any sense, okay? We're gonna do it 2 times. The band's gonna come in, okay? We're gonna do
That's the right, wrong answer.
Yeah, you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you how to see it right through you. Yeah, you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back.
That actually worked. That's the kind of thing you can do in a small club that you can't do in a big arena. It's too like tight of a part.
I think it works. It works in the big shows too.
You're right, Joe. It does.
Mike, you can make anything work. You know that.
Obviously. Look at my
point,
hair.
When I point to you, I need you to say puppy. Ready? Ready? See, I can't get it to work. You guys won't say puppy. but
I think
Mike
we
can get it to
innovated.
work.
I think we invented cringy before cringy was a word. Like this was we set the stage for
Don't-
cringy to exist.
Do not include me in that we. I'm over there with waxing my hair.
You're over there just being super cool.
with wax in my hair that won't wash out for a week.
Hey, Dave, are you in Portland right now?
Dude, I feel like it. It's a little chilly. We talked about this while you were going to the bathroom, Joe. You missed out.
Oh, I miss all the good stuff.
I got Zach Galifianakis coming out between two ferns. Or between two ferns.
Those aren't friends, though.
I know. Ficus. I don't know what they are.
Dude, this is like a clip from like Falling Down.
Yeah. Give me the briefcase.
What the hell?
I think I cut in the act. Good movie.
Appropriate for the transition into this song. I wonder if you thought of that movie, the connection between that movie and the lyrics, like when we were writing it.
I totally did.
I don't know. I feel like maybe that did come up in the conversation.
It could. It's funny because it could be that deep, or it could be like we watched the movie on the tour bus, and then we just said we should have a part of this before one step closer.
Oh no, that's not what I mean. I mean like I
Come on,
feel
guys.
like maybe I feel like maybe it came up when we were like, oh, you know, the song, like that movie has that, like, you know, a broken man and he's like lost his shit. Like I think that may have come up in the conversation. I mean, we wrote the lyrics. We wrote them about Dawn. Chester and I sat at that shitty blue iMac in the lounge of NRG after having rewritten the song like half a dozen times, and we were so mad at Dawn, and we wrote the lyrics about him.
Oh, I didn't know that. Or maybe I did. I forgot. Yeah.
And it was funny too, because I remembered having the idea. He did most of the chorus lyrics. I think I came up with most of the verse, and he came up with most of the chorus, or was it the other way around? And and the bridge, I had the idea for the bridge, like just the word, like just saying "shut up," and he was kind of like, maybe, like, yeah, sure. And then we said it to Don, and Don was like, I don't know. Like, he was just like, he was almost like, I don't know, like whatever. And we were like, let Chester try it. Like, I think it's gonna be great. And at that point, he was like, he'd wrapped his head around it, and he knew what he was gonna do, and he went in there and did it. And Don was like, did his like this move. He did this like, oh, which is the it's raining money move. Was
Old Don. I haven't seen Don in a long time.
This is a good song to end a set on.
Yeah, I think we ended a couple sets with this one.
A couple times.
Couple times.
We should have licensed this to cooking shows. I'm about to bake.
One step closer to the egg, and I'm about to bake.
Now you do a break with egg.
I'm about to break the egg.
Oh, fade to black.
Fade to black. That was fun, guys.
Everybody, thank you for watching.
Hey, you're welcome, Dave.
Yep.
You're
Joe,
welcome.
Mike, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks for spending
Dave.
this time with us.
Thank you. Thank you, the universe.
Be safe. Be kind.
safe.
But don't be kind of safe. Whoa.
Be kind to each other out there.
We love you.
You guys
all.
happen to see Rob or Brad, tell them I said hi.
Anybody, right? You're not just talking to me and Joe.
I don't
Anybody?
know.
Yeah, not just you guys.
Anybody, if you see himself, say hi.
Okay, on that note, if anyone sees Rob or Brad, say hi from Joe.
I'll
Bye,
tell him hi
guys.
later. All right, thanks, guys. Super fun.
Bye.
Bye.